It's important to know what God teaches so that you won't be led astray and so that you won't have burdens that people put on you. Let's look at what God says about the Sabbath. This is Mark chapter 2, 23 through 27. This is what it says. One Sabbath, Jesus was going through the grain fields, and his disciples walked along. They began to pick some heads of grain. The Pharisees said to him, "Look, why are they doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath?" He answered, "Have you never read what David did when he and his companions were hungry and in need? In the days of Abiathar the high priest, he entered the house of God and ate the consecrated bread, which is lawful only for priests to eat. And he also gave some to his companions. And then he said to them, the Sabbath was made for man, not the man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath." Well, what does God care about the most? God cares about meeting people's needs the most. This is why the law was given. The law was also given to help us understand who God is as well. The Pharisees were so blindsided by the law that they lost the value of why the law was given, and that was to meet the people's needs. That's why Jesus answered, "Have you ever read what David did when he and his companions were hungry and in need?" Lastly, Jesus concludes with this in verse 27. Then he said to them, "The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath." It's quite simple here that Jesus is Lord of everything. And the things that God commands are for our benefit and salvation. For our benefit and salvation, people. So none of these things should ever be a burden because Christ's yoke is light. Burden is easy. Let's rejoice and let's understand who God is and why he puts in place what he does.